It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, set! 18 Cardinal.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You talk about this Miami defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. A good chunk of those yards came after contact, and that's an area where he's really starting to excel as a running back.
It felt like he was doing a drill that running backs have to perform all the time, especially in pads, called a gauntlet drill. 2 guys, people, these 2 rows, you have to go right through the middle of them and make sure you take care of the football and knock people aside. He's performing the drill on that run.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. The Bengals at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Second and 10. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Come on.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Panthers, trap 60. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And they're going to get this down to about the 47. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at the game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll set up to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They go play action here on 1st down. Ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 14 yards that time for number 14. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Looking to throw. McMillan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd down and 8.
Japanese! Japanese! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Check smash. Check smash. Check go.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Brought down at the 42-yard
2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw here. Well, it is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ready. Catch. Johnny Timberwolf. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 37-yard line.
Bronco. Ready.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Phillips on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, some strong running. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive if they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 8. after the touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Sanders. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Now 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Ready? Panther 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Again, it's Achane. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. McMillan. He's got his target. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McMillan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Off the play fake. McMillan. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
26 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Back to throw again. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Up the middle, Achane. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. McMillan. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Check, pop, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. 2nd and 9 now. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Cougar 19. Go street. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Ready,
Back to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Panther 6, Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Trash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
The 21-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Cowboy 80. Street. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17.
Bengals 13. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking 18. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now a second and 10. Looking to throw. McMillan. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, they run with Henderson. And blocked down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready,
They'll run here with Henderson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Warriors 70. Let go.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. It's their quarterback. Touchdown number 3 here this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And sometimes you just put it in the hands of your quarterback, let him take you home.
And you just know the NFL playbooks nowadays have gotten just a little bit thicker because just about everyone has a quarterback run series involved now, and we just saw the evidence of it.
Do defenses hate that?
Drives them crazy because the quarterback is usually not a guy that runs the football. You cover everyone else, and all of a sudden he waltzes in on you.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had. And it's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. They give to Achane on the option. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 16. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind a line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
On 4th down, McMillan. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Pack the 50. Pack the 50.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Looking to put a drive together. Off-play action. McMillan. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. McMillan. He's going to try and go deep again. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt. 3 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Ready? 18, cut. 60 devices. 60 devices. Cut 19. Cut 19. Justice. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Now back to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
19-18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Buffalo 18. Ready, go. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The 24-yard line.
Let's go. 19, go.
They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the Dolphins' 24-yard line.
Go. Panther 60, Panther 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll set up a throw. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
McPherson's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McMillan. Going right side here, and that's complete. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown. The two-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. McMillan. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. This is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Pardon me, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here we go. Shot, cowboy 80. Like Warrior 70.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Come on, come on. Set. Street, street. Go.
A give for Henderson running to the right. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's to the 15. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Running left is Henderson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Get it. Rocco 80. Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll hand to Henderson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Here now, 3rd down.
They'll go with the keeper. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? It ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
36, Dolphins 29. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. He's back to throw. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
They didn't get out of bounds, but that's okay. They need one more just like that to give themselves a chance.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity. hoping they can find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Bengals, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis.